Hello and welcome to your Passport to Success information call. I'm going to introduce myself shortly and then I'm going to go over the travel business as an overview. So, first and foremost, my name is Tyra Carr. I'm an independent mum of three. I've got two boys and one girl. They are 10, 4, and 1, and they're my absolute life, my absolute world, and part of my why. My other why is my mission, which is to help other independent mums like myself realize their potential and so they can use this business model to create generational wealth because we've got an absolutely amazing opportunity here. We've got an amazing community. We've got a simple but effective blueprint that can help someone turn their additional income into a willable income if they plug into everything. So, I'm going to ask a few questions just to make sure everyone's in the right place. Do you love to travel? Yeah, I thought the answer might be there. And do you currently book your own travel? Now, if you answer yes to this, I'm going to say that you're an unpaid travel agent. And then the final question is, would you love to travel more? I know myself, I'd love to travel more. And so I'm guessing the answer is yes for you as well. So let me introduce you to the companies. The first one is the IntelliTravel, and that is your trusted home-based travel business. This company has been running for the last 30 years, and they came over 7 years ago to the UK. They are also APTA and ATOL protected, as well as IATA. And I just want to touch a little bit about APTA protection. Now, not a lot of people know this, but big companies out there like Booking.com, Expedia, and so on, they're not actually APTA protected, which means that the financial side for your holiday, the hotels, are protected. So if anything was to go wrong with that company or with that particular hotel, you wouldn't be protected, and then you'll have to go source accommodation out of your own pocket again if that was to happen. The second company is Planet Marketing. Now, this is where if you build a very strong foundation network of people, you can actually capitalize on the residual income that this business model has to offer. There is a chance not only to grow here in the UK, but to grow in the US and the Caribbean. And shortly, towards the end of this year, you'll be able to open up in Dubai and Germany, which we find absolutely fantastic. Planet Marketing became a limited company in December of 2020 here in the UK, and they have their own registered office. Now, a lot of people ask me, how can you actually earn in travel? And the simple question is, there's commission built in every part of travel that you book. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but big companies out there, they actually mask the commission within the price of their holiday. And this is usually between 5 and 22%. And that is how you earn and save, sorry, in this business. So, what can you use this for? As a fully licensed qualified independent agent, you get access to the state of the art multi-million pound booking system. We don't actually we don't actually handle people's money. We have curated, confidential, and secure payment links that we can actually send to our customers and they can pay with peace of mind. We've also got a customer management system all built in for us, and you have full support systems through WhatsApp and Facebook. So there's always someone there 24/7, and we've got amazing training portals. But as you can see here, we don't just book package holidays, we do hotel only, we do city break cruises, staycations, and so much more. Who do we work with? So we actually are partnered with over 100 suppliers, some that you might have heard of, Jet2 Holidays, Etihad, we've got Club Med, and we've also got Royal Caribbean and so much more. So I'm talking about, helping moms especially create their version of freedom as well as building generational wealth. Now, what could that look like? So you can work anywhere with this business. You can work anytime with this business. I actually work in pockets of time myself. There's no targets, there's no minimum requirements, and you become an actual insider within the travel industry where you receive agent only rates, which I found absolutely insane. I was actually looking at a holiday for New York in September next year for me, my sister, and my three children, and I was able to save like £6,000 of using our own agent only travel portal compared to someone as big as like Booking.com. And it just blew my mind because that's New York in September. It's just absolutely crazy. But on top of that, you can actually earn travel commissions from all the travel that you book, including your own. So, what are the agent benefits? You've got time freedom, you've got unlimited and winnable income, you can travel more for less, and you've got flexibility around your life. So we've got all walks of life that work in this business. Not only do you have independent mums like myself, but you've also got students, you've got nurses, you've got doctors, you've got lawyers, you've got, like, as I said, all walks of life using this business model within pockets of time to create their version of freedom. So I love this question. Why have one income where you can actually have eight? That's actually nine, but eight. So as an ITA, you can earn travel commissions. And then with the marketing side, there's an additional seven passive income streams that you can actually tap into. And I'm not actually going to go into each individual one, but if you'd like me to, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp, TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, and I'll go through them with you. So I wanted to highlight a bit of earning potential here. You've got someone in our team who has actually booked a travel party of two adults going to United Arab Emirates. Sorry, my word train of thought just went then. But they went all inclusive, and you can actually see that they were able to save themselves £216.76 off of what the booking was supposed to be compared to what they actually were going to pay. And the commission there on that for that agent was 389.63. There's another one where someone's going to Tenerife, and that was for two people. That was in the middle of October, all inclusive. You can see that the customer saved £372.16, and that was actually through our agent portal, which is absolutely incredible. You've also got someone that went to San Francisco for four people in the middle of October, which is around about just before half term starts. It was room only, and they were able to save themselves £441.48, and the agent actually got £372.13. The fourth one was to go to Mykonos. So Mykonos is quite an expensive location to go, but you can actually see that we actually was able to save the customer 10 £1,069p £69, sorry, and 74p, and that agent was able to get £553.44, which is amazing pocket change for someone that is doing this business. So another part of this is our directors program. Now, as you can see here, there is the earning potential for each star that you achieve, sorry, for being on the directors program. My friend who introduced me to the business, she's actually at one star. So it was absolutely amazing to be able to see that her income was become winnable and for her to receive those monthly additional bonuses. We recommend things every day. I absolutely love Costa Coffee, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that. We also, as a species, we share where we've eaten, and we also share what we've binge watched on TV. So it's nothing different here. We're just recommending travel to people, and then, we are earning commission on that. And then when they book their own holidays, or they do the exact same thing as we do, is sharing in business, and they actually unlock those different ways of earning that I showed before. The investment is very low risk. I have never seen a business where you actually pay a three-figure start-up fee for starters for everything that you've heard before, let alone with your actor training, which is pretty much £3,000. I wouldn't expect this business to be £156 just to start off with. And then to maintain that business, like I said, you've got the payment links, you've got the support groups, you've got the customer management system, and so much more. To run and maintain that, it is £46 a month. I think it's an incredible amount to be able to start a life of freedom which contains residual and willable income when you get to that part. We've got a flexible income where anyone can do this. You can work this around your current commitments. Like I said, I am an independent mum of three, but we've got people in here that doing 9 to 5, they've been lawyers, they're students, they're nurses, and they're able to work this business within pockets of time, and full training is given. There's no experience needed. As I said, we've got an amazing training portal. As I've said before, there's no targets and there's absolutely no pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes were invented in the 80s where people would pile their money into a program and only the people at the top were the ones that actually received it. So we've worked with legitimate businesses, like I said, Jet2 Holidays, Royal Caribbean, and so much more. There is 24-hour support. As I said, we've got our WhatsApp groups and our Facebook hub that you can tap into, and it's all low risk. So I want to say thank you for you watching this presentation. You're going to sit in a camp of three types of people. The first camp is you're not interested, which, as I said, thank you very much for joining this call. And if you were to book a holiday, please go back to the person that refers you to this video call. If it was myself, we'll be happy to help. The second camp would be, okay, maybe, but I've got a ton of questions, Tyra. Then please reach out to me on WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, and I'll be happy to answer any of those questions. And then you're going to be sitting in the last camp, maybe. You're all guns blazing, ready to go. And in that case, let's jump on another call where we can discuss how this can fit in around your current lifestyle and get you all started and started with the team and the best community possible. Thank you very much again for watching this, and I'll speak to you soon.